What's up, people? Today I'm gonna talk about how kids have changed over the generations that's passed on and stuff. You know, like how back in the day we used to play hide and go seek, and we used to do things. You know, we used to play board games. We used to fucking play duck goose, and you know what I'm saying, like all types of fucking games we used to do back in the day. Jump rope and hopscotch, and you know what I'm saying. Kids don't do none of that shit no more, man. And we all know why. Because technology's gotten better. Technology has advanced over time. And now kids don't even play with G.I. Joes no more. They don't play with no motherfucker. They don't do shit but on the damn phones or damn computers or video games and shit. Like, they're just programmed now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, man, I just feel like kids in general have fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to have fun and shit. And their ways of having fun is like, just like, it's like programmed for them to have fun that way. You know? It's like kids were more active back in the day. And they did more things and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tag your it. Games like that. You know what I'm saying? Monopoly. Fucking... What's the fucking other game? The game Clue, that shit. You know what I'm saying? People used to play Uno back in the day, and they probably still do, I don't fucking know. But yeah, Uno and shit. You know, there was more card players back then. You know, I mean, people was just more productive back then. People did more things with their hands and with their minds back in the day. Now it's just all about your fingers and your eye movements and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your hand and eye coordination and shit. That's what it's all about now, man. You know, that's how far we've fallen. You know, like, kids don't know how to be kids. And half of it is not their... I mean, none of it's their fault. None of it is. You know what I'm saying? They are 0%, you know what I'm saying, responsible for the way kids are. It's not the kids' fault. Half of it is the parents. I changed that. 25% of that is the parents. 75% of that is the government and everything else. The media, TV, Hollywood. You know? I mean, yeah, parents can control you and tell you not to watch TV and stuff like that, but when they're not around, you're going to do what the fuck you want to do anyway. You know, you got your friends that's doing little ballsy ass shit, risky as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I feel like parents, they do take some of the blame, but not as much blame as the media takes. You know, like, as much as the fucking, these corporations and shit, you know, that's putting out all this new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people are being pulled to it so fucking fast, because all these cool new gadgets now is like, you know what I'm saying, it's just less for us to do and more for machines to do. And I just feel like kids don't know how to be creative no more, man. They don't know how to sit down and draw a picture or read a book, or, you know, they don't like to do chores around the house. They don't like to rake up, you know what I'm saying, the leaves in the ground, in the grass. They don't like to fucking mow the lawn and shit. They don't like to take out the garbage. They don't like to wash the dishes. They don't like to do shit. Why? Because the technology has made them lazy. As long as you buy them that bullshit that they want, you know what I'm saying, they feel like, hey, you're going to buy me the stuff anyway, whether I listen to you or don't listen to you. You still going to buy me that new iPad, or you still going to buy me that new phone. You still going to buy me that new video game system and shit. So yeah, like, man, society has fallen off, like, big time, man. Like, this world is just full of zombies now, yo. You know what I mean? Zombie motherfuckers is just, they don't know how to be human beings. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be productive human beings. It's like, kids are just being told what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is just being programmed to take orders. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? everybody just programmed to just obey and not become bosses, but become workers for other bosses. And that shit is fucking ridiculous to me. And no, this ain't no cigarette. As you can see, this ain't no motherfucking cigarette. This is better than a fucking cigarette. But then again, you can't just look at this shit and tell that it's weed. You know what I'm saying? You might think I rolled up some tobacco in this motherfucker. I don't know. But yeah, man, society is really falling off, man. Kids don't know how to be kids. They don't know how to have fun no more, man. Their parents tell them to go outside, and they go outside and whip out their phone or their laptops and plug it into a wall somewhere. Outside doing this. You know what I'm saying? So fucking annoying, man. But it's not going to get better, man. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get fucking worse, man. And people just don't know how to be people, man. And it's like these parents, they don't know how to be parents because, like I said in one of my older videos, they don't know how to be parents because their parents didn't teach them how to be parents. They don't have the proper training. They don't have the proper etiquette to be a parent. So, you know, the kids suffer and as a result. You know, as a result, the kids suffer. You know. And it ain't fair, man. It really ain't, man. It really ain't fair to that child, man. But, you know, I mean, you gotta have a family, you gotta start a family. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with starting a family. You know, it's just something wrong with how people are raising their children and how much power these people on TV have over your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, your children will listen to their favorite rapper before they listen to your ass. And that's fucked up. That they got more respect for Eminem or Jay-Z or Kanye West more than they have for you or their you know what I'm saying, their grandparents. You know, elders. Elders that cares about them and know about, well, that's looking out for they, you know, their best interest in mind. Or what they think is their best interest in mind. Yeah. Now you see that picture back there and shit. That's Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? Rock and roll legend and shit. You know what I'm saying? Society, man. We need to pull it together, man. We need to really pull it together. And we need to pull out the fucking plugs on our television screens. We don't fucking need TV anymore, man. You know, if you need to watch a show or program or whatever, go on YouTube. At least you ain't got to worry about no commercials. You got to worry about bullshit advertisement. You know, 15 seconds, 30-second advertisements and shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, YouTube is the new TV. You decide what the fuck you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to watch it. Nobody programming you to do any damn thing and stay tuned to any motherfucking thing. You stay tuned to what you want to stay tuned to. And it's like, man, these kids, man, technology has taken over your children, man. Technology has taken over your children. Taking over their minds, their ambitions. You know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying, there are ways to still shape your children into being the best productive people that they can be. There's still ways of doing that. It's just a lot harder now. You know, all these manipulation tactics and shit. It's hard, man. It really is, man. It's like, man, the kids, man, I used to have so much fun back in the day, man. Doing shit that didn't cost 1 penny, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shit that didn't cost 1 penny, yo. You know, whether we running around shooting each other with super soakers or some shit, throwing eggs at people's houses. You know what I'm saying? Knocking on people's doors and running away. You know what I'm saying? We call that the nigger knock. It was just so much shit, man. We found things to do, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't nothing to do, we found things to do, man. Even if we didn't have no video games, no toys, no decent toys anyway, you know, like, we found things to do. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just tuned into just a fucking box and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Fuck all that. For real, man. Shit. I don't even have kids, man. It's like, man, I know it's gonna be difficult for me to raise children in this type of world because of the circumstances, you know, with the media, the power that they have on the world and everybody around them. You know what I'm saying? Even if your household is 100% strict and you got it all under control, you're still gonna lose a little bit of that control. Because your kids is going to go to their friend's house and be exposed to some things you might not want them to be exposed to. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to school during the week and they'll meet friends or whatever, and they'll expose them to shit that you don't want them exposed to. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, man. Like, I mean, there's a lot of ways that your kids can still slip out of your fingers, man. And all I can say is be the best parent you can be and, you know, get them things that you never had, but at the same time, don't spoil them. You know what I'm saying? Make them work for the things that they want and need. Well, always get them the things they need, but make them work for the things that they want. If they want something, you know what I'm saying, help them get a job and find something, you know what I'm saying? Have them save up their own money to get it. You know what I'm saying? Enforce that work ethic. You feel me? You got to do that shit, man. Because if you don't, man, and everybody else don't, this planet is doomed to fucking self-destruct, man. It's already self-destructing, man. Like, what the fuck? I just don't know, man, what this world's gonna be like years from now. But all I can worry about right now is the present. What's going on right now? Right now. That's the only thing that fucking matters, yo. Is the present. You know, just do the best you can, you know what I'm saying, to raise your children, man. And put them on to the old games that you used to have fun with. They might like it. You never know. They might like some of the things that you used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But they're not exposed to none of that shit because everybody is like this now. They're programmed and shit. They don't know what the fuck to do, man. And that's my point.